What's up? Let's talk about vagina. And now for everyone's favorite time, diagram time. Let's start at the top right here with the ovaries. Ovaries are where the eggs, or in medical terms, ovum, are housed. Human eggs are about as thick as a strand of human hair, which sounds pretty tiny, but compared to the inside of the body makes them a pretty giant cell. People with ovaries are born with all the eggs that they're gonna have for the rest of their life, which is around 1 million. But that number does drop to around 300 to 400,000 during puberty, the phase we all know and love, said no one ever. We're over that. But don't freak out on me. Only about 300 to 400 eggs ever eventually make it out of the ovary. Heading down from the ovaries, we get to these arm-looking things called the fallopian tubes. The fallopian tubes help move the tiny egg to the uterus during ovulation. The uterus, aka the womb, is super important because this is where a fertilized egg turns into a fetus. Lots of things happen here, including you and I and everybody else in existence. It's also where everyone's favorite cycle takes place, the menstrual cycle. The uterus is about the size of a fist when no pregnancy is happening. But it is a muscle, so when a pregnancy is happening, it can grow to be the size of a watermelon. After birth, it'll grow back to its original size. Just give it some time. At the front of the uterus and at the end of the vagina, we'll find something called the cervix. The cervix has a tiny little opening in it, about the size of a pencil dot on a piece of paper. This tiny little opening may get a tad bit wider during someone's period to leave room for the blood to travel through. And it may get way wider during childbirth, as it has to stretch to about 10 centimeters to leave room for said child. So go give a mom a hug today. From the cervix, we're gonna head on down to the vagina, the vagine, the vajayjay, the cooch. Just kidding, we're gonna call it a vagina because we're professionals. Yes, I'm calling you a professional because after this video, you'll be a professional of the vagina and its parts. Sorry, I don't have a certificate for you. Here's a gold star. The vagina is a passageway from the outside of the body to the inside of the body, or vice versa. It's also about 3 to 5 inches long, but just like the uterus, it's a muscle. So when someone with a vagina is aroused, it can actually expand a few more inches. Also, if someone is having a vaginal birth, the vagina will expand to allow the baby to flow through the vaginal canal. But since, again, it is a muscle, it'll go back down to its original size, for the most part. Hope you found the vagina as amazing as I think it is. Well, you know what to do. Class is dismissed. Bye. Watermelon. The uterus is about the size of a fist.